Ready for baseball here in New York. And our pitcher tonight, Max Fried. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Jackson Holliday leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is foul back. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Swinging a foul out of play. Rutschman measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
One ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back in the Bronx, today's starting pitcher, Tomoyuki Sagano. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
On the ground to the left, Henderson tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
1 out, base is empty. Aaron Judge, the next to hit. That clips a corner. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with one swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just off the outside edge, and the count is 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Judge out of the play.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate now. That's ball one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
So 2 down, and next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Another home run. This is turning into BP. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now, Anthony Volpe. That one drifts inside. That one misses, and that's ball two. Sagano, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now here is Austin Wells. There's a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. So.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
Man at second. That's down and in. A slider missed. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Pickoff moved to second, and he's back in easily. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He made him pay for that one. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-zip.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
DJ LeMahieu in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. And ball 1 to LeMahieu. Popped up. O'Hearn sizes this one up, makes the catch, and that is that. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 5 and the Orioles nothing. Top of the second. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg.
5-run lead after their first at bat. That is huge at this point, but you've got to keep the attitude to keep your foot on the gas. Don't let that team back in this ball game. Cruise to the finish line, but do it with intention.
And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Ryan O'Hearn stands in now and watches strike 1. Out to short. Volpe to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
This one popped up right side. And there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Colton Cowser.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 homers already in this series.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
O'Hearn off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ball, that's low.
This one in the dirt. That one
Ball
just
outside.
misses. On the inside corner for called strike 3, and the Orioles leave 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back in the Bronx. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Just missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's locations.
Throws to second. The tag. Ow!
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That smash towards center. 2 away. And here comes Bellinger. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tomoyuki Sagato done for the night, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Coming out for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. First pitch misses. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
Nope, that's outside.
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
2 outs. Ground ball right side. Finds its way through, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Pitch misses there. 1-1. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside.
That's the ball. Outside.
And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Top half of the third inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close. Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Cedric Mullins, batting with one down, takes a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Going to count 1 and 2.
1-2.
That one missing inside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Holiday in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
The batter, number 11.
Man at first, nobody out. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That clips the corner.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Ground ball left side. On to O'Hearn. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Flied out his first time.
LeMahieu.
Hard hit, right side. That ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. So man aboard, Gunnar Henderson getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
0-2.
The 0-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chisholm puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now battle the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Jordan Westburg. And he's already singled in this game. And that one fouled off. And that misses.
That's the ball.
And the count is 1-1. Just
No,
missed.
that's outside. Ball.
Rutschman, the runner at second with one away. And there's the strike. And that just misses.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's the third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That clips the corner.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Ground ball right side. And foul ball. Runners at first and second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4.
One ball,
in the dirt, but kept close. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Freed out of the stretch fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Stays alive. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Take a base.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Laureano, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Judge makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the inning. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
The 7th fielder,
Aiken, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Aiken back to work. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Now the 0-1. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Big. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
So the lineup flips over, and now the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Ball one
That's
there.
the ball.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts.
Bellinger.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that ends the inning. So they make short work of them there. We're headed to the fifth. Yankees 6 and the Orioles nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, top five, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Colton Cowser. Max Fried will go to work. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Yeah, the batter now, Ramon Urias.
No,
and the first pitch misses for ball one. And there's a ball.
That missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike one. Cowser aboard here at first with nobody out. Base knock center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back-to-back base hits. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Mullins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No,
next
that's
one
out.
is off the play. 2 balls, no strikes. That clips the inside corner for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's off the mark. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One out. Runners at first and second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a good eye there. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. With number 9 for him in this game. 9.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game. I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach. Figure out how they're beating him. Make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Pitch is in there. And that is strike 2. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, out towards left center. Stanton settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Left field, way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Here comes the judge around third. He will score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one ripped. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And here is Anthony Volpe. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Puts it away for the out. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
The catcher, 28, Austin.
2 So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That's a base hit as a run scores. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Andrew Kittredge will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cowser makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham, 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And it's even up.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they add a couple more. It's 11-0.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
And he deals. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But they tack on 5 runs. We're through 5. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles nothing. So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Westberg up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And another ball. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. There's the strike. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. Center field. Grisham settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Yankees 11 and the Orioles nothing. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters in the sport. He was a 4th-round pick out of Hamilton High School in Chandler, Arizona in 2013. He hit 1 homer his senior year. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. Here's a 1-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball, right field. Mullins in pursuit. And there's 1 down. Here is Aaron Judge.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Base hit, and now 2 aboard. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Not close with that one. Ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And now 2-2. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Volpe, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Fought off foul. First and second, 2 down. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Holiday. And that is that. So they strand a pair. We're through 6 full. Laureano comes up to hit.
The right field, number 12, Ramon Laureano.
Free, back to work. That misses
No,
the
that's
zone,
out.
and that's ball one.
Hey, ha!
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
One up, one down.
That's
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cowser
Ball,
stands
that's
in
it.
here, leaves that one off the inside. The Yanks up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to Jazz. On to first,
Go.
and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. That clips the corner.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail in this one 11-0. Here's the catcher to hit, Austin Wells. That misses. 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
That's the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Mullins going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The pitch to LeMahieu. Swing and a ground ball. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Laureano going back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 12-0.
changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yennier Cano won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Coming on for the Orioles, Brian Baker.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here is Goldschmidt. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Laureano trying to get there. And the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 8th inning coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 70 gets the ball now. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
In for a strike, and 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2 is the count.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
The batter, number 7. Second base.
Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. In the air to left down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Lined into right. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Adley Rutschman now at the plate. Just
Ball, that's
missed.
outside.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just
Ball,
missed.
outside.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 is the count.
Now one missed.
Countful.
Gunnar Henderson waiting on deck for the Orioles. Up the middle, Volpe fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Orioles held in check there. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
That one is absolutely belted. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. The relay, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here comes Aaron Judge. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. Judge out on the play. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Just missed. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Next pitch inside. Now 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And a big swing and a miss
Cold night tonight,
2-2.
Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is outside. One away with a runner at third. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
That looked like a case
0-1.
of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Foul ball still 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And it's fouled away. That one ripped right center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So a man aboard, Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball outside.
And that is ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Strike 1.
1-1.
That clips the zone. Now 1-2. And a curve misses outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at second. Fly ball center field. Grisham settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And now it's even up.
Outside.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Ramon Laureano. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Just
That's
off
in.
the
Ball.
inside edge. The 1-1 is fouled off. This could end it. And that's downstairs and outside. And it remains 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.